Hello, ladies and gents, and everyone else, and welcome to the 90s.
Hey there, it's us again. This is my brother Peter, mom and dad, and I'm Dasha. Today, we're going to be showing our friends Andrew and Lisa the basics of the internet, and we thought you might want to come along.
Where if you're a woman, your main purpose of life is to get married. You want to get married and you want to do it as soon as possible at whatever cost. You're going to do whatever it takes. Even if it means hiding your entire personality and pretending to be someone completely different, and never showing it again until your spouse dies. No biggie. Seriously though, like 90s and 2000s era of dating was really weird. It seemed like, pretending to be someone completely different, always cool, always mysterious, always busy was like the shit. And then, I don't know, showing one single human emotion or being a little bit vulnerable was like the devil. Anyway, today's video is all about the 90s dating tips from the mega bestseller, The Rules.
Oh God, here she goes again with the rule. The women who wrote that book, they wrote it because they couldn't get laid. So they constructed this whole bullshit theory to make women who can get laid feel bad.
There's like 35 rules, I'm pretty sure, and I want to go through some of them in this video and a couple of next videos and see how they're holding up. Since these rules were made for women to behave in front of men, I thought it's only fair if I bring a male species representative named Michael. Hi Michael.
Hello everyone.
Okay, that's it. Let's crack on. Rule number 1. Be a creature unlike any other. What do you think that means?
I have no clue.
That's literally the first rule to follow as a woman in the 90s to get a man.
Be unique, I guess it's trying to say. Be a creature like any other. First of all, are women like these like little trolls that are like have to be unique rather than like a human being? So I guess you've got to be like a Harry Potter-esque, like, creature that has to be like tamed. Like a Pokemon. That's what women are. Be a collectible Pokemon.
Be a Dobby, but with a unique personality. Okay, I'll explain a little bit further. So it says here, being a creature unlike any other is really an attitude, a sense of confidence and radiance that permeates you, I don't know how to pronounce this, permeates your being from head to toe. Does that explain more?
I haven't got a clue. No, it does not.
Whatever it is, it takes head to toe to do it. Rule number 2. Don't talk to a man first and don't ask him to dance. Or like on his own, like, dance, monkey, dance!
So, I actually got friends that still follow that rule. They will be either in a club or, out in the daytime, see a man they like, and they won't go and talk to him. And they'll try and get in his eye line and, try and look pretty so he comes over and talks to them. But they won't go first. And I think it's so backwards. Like, how will you ever get what you want as a woman if you're not allowed to ask for it? I think that's pretty sexist that says that men can choose the woman they want to go for by asking them, but women have to be chosen. Like at a school, like, I don't know, PE lesson, and you're waiting to be chosen. And like, oh, I hope I get picked, rather than be like, no, I want that one, and that one. Oh, don't get free now. But
Sounds like a KFC order.
I want that one, and that one.
You always kind of have these cautionary tales like, oh yeah, really? Well, Pam wanted to not follow the rules and she broke the rules and now she's alone and shriveled up and she's about to die. Like,
no way, Pam.
No, Pam. R.I.P. Yeah, so, there's a story about Pam. Michael, read on so we know what happens to Pam.
Our dentist friend Pam initiated a friendship with Robert when they met in dental school several years ago by asking him out to lunch. She spoke to him first. Although they later became lovers and even lived together, he never seemed really in love with her, and her insecurity about the relationship never went away. Why would it? She spoke to him first. He recently broke up with her over something trivial. The truth is, he never loved her. Had Pam followed the rules, she would never have spoken to Robert or initiated anything in the first place. Had she followed the rules, she might have met someone else who truly wanted her. She would not have wasted time. Rules, girls, don't waste time.
There's also a question, when I read this rule, I was like, well, you know, some men are really shy, but the rules told me I'm wrong. They're like, are men really shy? We might as well tackle this question right now. Perhaps a therapist would say so, but we believe that most men are not shy, just not really interested if they don't approach you. I mean, I don't think so. Like, I really don't agree with that assumption. That is like toxic masculinity, just assuming, yeah, every guy is confident enough to approach you. And yeah, like, of course, some people will not approach you because they are just not interested in you at all. But it's, you know, like guys who are autistic, guys who have, you know, confidence issues, like they're shy. I mean, I don't know. What do you think?
Well, I feel like she's not based on any sort of fact. This is just her opinion saying that all guys aren't shy because I think that all guys aren't shy. That's the evidence she's portraying for that, argument.
In a way, the book is not only harsh on women, but also harsh on men. It's like, oh, well, if this guy is indeed shy, then he will never meet any of the rules girls, because rules girls won't do it easy for them. Like, you know, either approach them or be alone forever. And for the women, it's like flipped. Approach them and you'll be alone forever. It's a really good book, really uplifting. If a man doesn't bother to walk across the room to seek you out and ask you to dance, then he's obviously not interested, and asking him to dance won't change his feelings, or rather his lack of feelings for you. So it's not, you know how you said, oh, your friends would, you know, like maybe be close to the guy and be like, ooh. No, like in the rules, you're not even allowed to be close to the guy. He has to go to a busy ass nightclub.
Look for you.
Yeah, look for you. And then be like, oh yeah, this girl across the club. Like, I don't care how fabulous you look. Like, you're 12 out of 10. Most guys won't like bother like looking through. Like, nightclubs are busy. I don't know how singles parties are. Singles dances are. Maybe they're not that busy, but I don't know, have you ever seen someone across the club?
You know what it reminds me of?
What?
Shrek and Fiona. We have to go on this like massive excursion to find the girl.
Yeah.
That's what it is. It's like, it's got to be a task. If it doesn't do it, if it's not worth the effort, then it's not worth it.
Well, I mean, they did fall in love forever.
We know what you're thinking. What am I supposed to do all night if no one asks me to dance? Unfortunately, the answer is to go to the bathroom 5 times if you have to, reapply your lipstick, powder your nose, order more water from the bar, think happy thoughts, walk around the room in circles until someone notices you, make phone calls in the lobby to your married friends for encouragement. In short, anything but ask a man to dance. Dances are not necessarily fun for us. They may be fun for other women who just want to go out and have a good time, but you're looking for love and marriage. So you can't always do what you feel like. You have to do the rules.
Okay, thoughts?
That sounds tragic. Poor women live this like existence where they're just in limbo until a man snatches them up from the single life and they can, you know, actually have fun. Before that, your one task in life is to find a man. No fun, no dances. Find that man.
Walk around in circles.
Yeah.
Surely if someone notices you and still decides to approach you, they're a weirdo if they think that girl on her own, walking around in circles, seems like the one. Also, where did she go? Why is she on her own? Maybe it's like difference between 90s and now, and especially difference between how America does it and how Europe does it. But like, at least in England and in Eastern Europe, I don't think there's any girls who go on their own to like a club, even to a bar.
I don't think so. I think it's very American. I imagine them like sitting at the bar, like doing their hair, like looking at their phone, imagine someone to come over and ask them out.
Not really the phone, because it's the 90s, so there's no phones except those blocky phones that not everyone had.
Go to the payphone, call your married friends.
What, like, it's like 2 a.m.?
Yeah.
Can you imagine getting a phone call from your friend? Hey mate, I'm on my own. I walked in circles 20 times. Can you give me some encouragement?
Go on, Pam, you've got this.
Pam is fucked. She didn't follow the rules. Rule number 3. Don't stare at men or talk too much. Looking at someone first is a dead giveaway of interest. Let him look at you. If he doesn't notice you first, he's probably not interested. Keep walking, someone else will notice you. But like, how will you even know that they're looking at you if you're not allowed to look at them?
You've got like a magic eye that can like follow them around?
Yeah, maybe with the paper version of the rules, like the little eye thing, camera on the back of your head comes up as well. No, but like legit, like am I missing something? Like
the rule on its own, don't stare. Yeah, don't stare at people.
Yeah.
But
talk too much as well, sometimes, you know.
What's too much? I get that. Don't be mouthy.
You will know a person who talks too much. But I think what is considered as a consensus of talking too much, the rules is probably like talking about 10% of that.
Yes.
Yeah, it's just, how would you know?
Yeah, I don't understand. How would you possibly know that he looks at you first? And you're supposed to like time it right. So if he looks at you, you look at him straight away.
No, because you're not allowed to look at him.
So then, when do you ever look at him?
Never. In general, don't be too heavy, but don't be funny if he's serious. Just go with the flow. Yeah, I do agree. You know, I'm sure it happened to you. It happened to most people. You go on a date and it's like Wednesday evening and you had a really busy day and you're thinking, at least I can get a drink or get something to eat and just chat with a new person, and that person is really depressing and you feel like you're their therapist but unpaid. So yeah, keep it really light, especially on the first couple of days. I think that's a fair advice.
Yeah, agreed.
100% honest. I'm a chatty woman annoying.
No. What? 100% honest.
Just say it. Bear it all. I find I'm not chatty women. I just find, no, because if you really like someone, they can chat for hours. But then some people, they say 2 sentences to you and you're like, oh, God damn it, leave me alone.